What's up, everybody? MagicWithRacingNews.com here to watch the Grade 2 Santa Anita Oaks Race 6 at the Great Race Place on Saturday, April 6th. A major Kentucky Oaks prep race. But if that number 2 right there you see on screen, the number 2 Kinza for trainer Bob Baffert, if she wins, and she is undefeated so far, and she's the 1-5 favorite, nobody gets the top points for winning this Kentucky Oaks prep race. However, if you're looking to beat her, I think you go with the 3 Copion for trainer Richard Mandella. Long shot play, the 5 Corposo, possibly to fill out the trifecta, but Kinza ready to go. They're off. Kinza's form flattered by the fact that, wow, Copion broke well, but here goes Kinza. She was lone speed on paper, which is a big reason I loved her other than the fact that she's undefeated. But Copion broke very sharply, and Mike Smith is going to let her track closely to Kinza. Kinza's form flattered earlier today when we saw the Gazelle Stakes winner Where's My Ring win in very impressive fashion. Broke her maiden, a horse that's lost more than once to Kinza. So they'll break her off. The trainer had actually said that they shipped her to Aqueduct because he didn't think that they could beat Kinza again today. He said maybe if it's a mile and an eighth we could beat her, but not today. Again, Mike Smith aggressively putting Copion into this. That horse is ready to roll. She looks hungry. She looks like she wants to run, but Kinza very comfortable on the front end. Bob Baffert lone speed on dirt is just such a hard thing to pass up. Way back there at the end is the number 4, If You Ain't First, You're Last, and unfortunately, a fitting name for that horse. So again, trained by Val Brinkerhoff. It kind of feels like a horse that maybe was in here to fill out the race. They are very closely bunched here in the top 4, however, going into this far turn. We'll see if Kinza is able to open it up. Everybody else, well, aside from the one Nothing Like You is being asked. That's the other Bob Baffert and Frankie Dettori, already with 4 wins through the first 5 races today. Corposo's coming to challenge, and Corposo's already beaten. Oh boy, and here comes Frankie Dettori on the 1, and she's gone in a flash. Holy smokes, in a flash, she went from 4th to 1st. Frankie Dettori, 5 wins now from the first 6 races. Hats off to Frankie Dettori. Where the hell did that? I mean, she just absolutely blitzed. Copion, a very much fading 4th, unfortunately, for Richard Mandella. She was more forwardly placed than she had been in her past, but you saw the look on my face when that happened. It was just, everybody else was being asked in the far turn, and I saw Frankie was just sitting there going, waiting. And as soon as Kinza drifted off the rail just a little bit and opened that lane, Dettori slammed both feet down on the gas pedal, and she dominated. 143-1 the final time. 6-3 for that final 16th, just destroyed them. Wow, Nothing Like You. There's nothing like that horse right there. Wow, that was nothing like seeing that kind of a win. Haven't seen this from Nothing Like You really in the past either, but as far as the just super impressive. We'll talk about Kinza for a second. The heavy favorite, 1-2 favorite, goes down. She was hounded. You did not see Kinza get hounded in her other races like she was here. And I think that was a big key as well. Now, Copion paid the biggest price of all, fading to finish 4th. But, man, there's just something magic about Frankie Dettori today. 5 wins through the first 6 races. If you like imagination in the in the Santa Anita Derby, you got to like what Frankie Dettori's doing. He just got that magic touch today. Yeah, you see him blowing kisses to the crowd. Some people I could hear when she took off, they had Nothing Like You at 7-1 because that was a very loud roar from the crowd. So, Kentucky Oaks ramifications. Nothing Like You, 100 points to the winner. Won't get it. It's trained by Bob Baffert. Kinza, 2nd place, 40 points. Won't get it. Trained by Bob Baffert. Corposo gets 20 points. That's not going to be enough to get in the Kentucky Oaks. So, and then 10 points for Copion. So, yeah, nobody from this race is going to the Kentucky Oaks. You very well could see Kinza or Copion, Kinza or Nothing Like You, or possibly both of them, go to the Black-Eyed Susan Stakes at Pimlico. That'll be the Friday before the Preakness Stakes. So maybe they'll go there with that one or both of these fillies. Man, that was just so impressive. Also, another thing I don't get, Kinza just flat out stopped after she got hounded like that. She basically went 26 seconds from the 3/4. Well, it was 26 seconds from the 3/4 to the mile. Which means Kinza was well over 26 seconds. She just flat out stopped in that stretch run there. So, man, I'm just so amazed by what that Nothing Like You, like that burst, that kick was, Wow, so special. What did you think about the race? Tell me down below in the comments section. Do you like either of these fillies to go off to the Black Eyed Susan Stakes and do something there? Do you think maybe they shut Kinza down and wait for Saratoga? Always a possibility with Bob Baffert. Tell me your thoughts in the comments before you leave. Hit like on the video, subscribe to youtube.com/racingdudes. Remember, visit racingdudes.com for free picks for every race, every track, every day across the country. Until next time, good luck.